So I've been seeing everybody say that Brittany Renner gave it to them. So let's see if this is what really happened. Hopefully I don't get a copyright strike on this video. Let's check it out though, man. Let's see. Let's see.
Here's the thing. We've always said it, like, men and women, we're very different. We have opposing goals. Like, girls are trying to, you know, get resources, time, attention out of guys. Guys are trying to get sex. And girls, a lot of the time, are trying to get what they need to get out of dudes without necessarily giving it up. And some girls are good at it, some girls aren't. And then there's other girls that are kind of models for that are good at finessing dudes. And not to say that you're a finesser. I ain't saying that. But girls are able to, you know, run laps around a lot of guys. And that's why our podcast exists, to help dudes out to understand, like, how women operate and how they move.
Now,
so,
you have a different point.
Now, before we start off, before we get any further, man, that's such a perfect way to talk about what's going on. There's nothing wrong about that. This absolutely goes on. Brittany Renner was laughing at that because this is the truth. This is the fact. And so I don't hear any lies from what he's talking about so far right now, you guys. I don't.
Point of view.
Wait. Where do you think she fits in that? Because, you know, I think her point of view would be diametrically opposed to you guys by saying, well, I'm not the exact typical person who you may think dudes are running into, or you're trying to tell people to stay away from.
I mean, well, sure, she could tell. She was saying that we're wrong, I guess, about that.
Well,
so you tell us a little bit about yourself. Then.
No, I think you know more about me than I do myself. So you're saying...
No,
obviously you do, though, because you said that you warn guys about girls like me. So tell me about girls like me.
Just women in general. Like, I mean,
well, no, but no, don't women in general, because you literally specifically said before we got on here
this was an off-camera conversation.
that you did say that
That's true.
you warn guys about girls like me. So now that we're face to face, what kind of girl am I?
I mean, come on, let's be real. Like, a lot of people on the internet know what kind of girl you are. You are the girl that trapped, that groomed PJ Washington. This is the perception. Perception is everything. Am I right? Am I wrong? Right? Perception isn't everything, but this is what we see. You made the videos, Brittany. You said it yourself. You showed the world what type of woman you were. A woman that wants to use athletes that they're easy to get. They're going to fuck you raw if you want to get the bag. You said it yourself, Brittany. Where are all this media shit coming from that's saying, oh, Brittany Renner, check, fresh and fit. Brittany Renner got extra points. Let's see. If she really does make a good point, I'll give her props. But right now, this is what it is.
You're not special. You're like other girls. That's the key.
I'm not special.
Like,
so,
you're like other women that are
So
like,
what makes you special then?
I never said I was. But you're trying to say, well, what makes me different from, like, a lot of women operate the way you do.
Exactly. Now, that was a defensive move that she did. Well, you tell me about me. Well, first off, you're not different from many other girls. What makes you different? Like, what the fuck? That don't even make sense.
Operate.
In general, what I just said before, women, it's a dance between the two genders. Men are trying to get sex. Women are trying to get resources, time, attention, whatever it is that they're looking for.
Facts.
And a lot of girls play the game better than guys. We talk about this openly on our podcast. And we're teaching guys how to not necessarily get finesse and get what they want out of girls, which a lot of the times is intimacy, but they're not able to get it. But girls are easily able to obtain money, time, resource, attention, whatever it is. Girls are running laps around dudes, which is why podcasts like ours exist.
Yes.
Do you believe that Brittany has been effective in extracting, as you say, time, resources, and other things out of dudes?
Yeah, to a degree, sure. Yeah. I mean, like,
yeah.
A lot of girls want to do. I mean, well, here's the thing. You've been so adamant about me being incorrect, and I don't know, and you don't know me, and all this other stuff. Tell me then. Maybe we're off. Who knows?
Well, I think, first of all, let's bring it back.
Okay, wait. Why in the fuck is nobody addressing the video she made like 4 or 5 years ago talking about how to trap niggas, how stupid athletes and rappers are? Why does nobody address that? It's like it didn't happen. Like, what?
Back a couple notches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So there's really a lot to unpack here, because my first question to you is, what do you gain from telling girls that they're not special? How does that make you feel?
It's not even relative to the conversation.
I'm asking you a real question. So how does it make you feel? Because if I say you're a bitch ass nigga.
Oh my God. This is like fucking hot new hip hop is a clown. Like all these people that talk about this shit are fucking, and some people that will find this video call me a clown for not agreeing with Brittany Renner. She asked a question. He's like, you know what? Okay, tell us about you. Maybe we got it wrong. And then she wants to go, what if I called you a bitch ass nigga? You just don't understand shit. You know, like this is the shit. This is the you are actually propagating the fucking stereotype that people have of you already.
That does something for me, right? If I insult you or if I tell you you're not special, you're forgettable.
Oh God.
What does that do for me? No, but that doesn't. But that's what I'm saying. No, but I'm saying. What if I call you, if I just say that, again, you're forgettable. That's why I didn't want to do you guys' podcast. Forgettable. Hate the setup. The name is underwhelming. I didn't really see the value in it.
Okay.
Right?
Okay,
that's how I feel. Right.
Right.
But,
okay.
So that's fine. But for me, that's okay if it wasn't a fit for me. But I also don't need to, you know, in a way kind of try to devalue what you guys have going on. Because at the end of
you see Myra look at the camera. That's how I feel too. It's like, okay, where are you going with this, Brittany? Where in the fuck are you going with this? Please humor me.
the day, I may not agree with anything you guys talk about. Because honestly, I feel like when you've seen 2 or 3 videos, you've seen them all. But the reality is that I went to your guys' page. And I went to the different links and the different services and the courses that you guys offer. And I do see that there's a place for that. So even though it may not have been in alignment with what I am about, I can still give credit where it's due without trying to devalue you guys. Because you guys are doing something special, right?
Okay.
Because you guys are, I mean, are there a lot of other people doing what you do? You could consider your guys' podcast special, right?
I think what she's mentioned is like the self-help portion for dudes where you guys offer services to, you know, help guys, you know, either attract or you know, try to talk to women and really engage with them at a higher rate that you could, you know, potentially date them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess the point that I think she's disagreeing with, right?
Because
I'm simply asking her to tell us about herself because we were so incorrect. So
oh
God,
God,
herself. That's all I'm saying. And then she went into attacking us. And
no one's attacking you because, like I said, I never listen. There's a lot of people that will not sit down and have a conversation with you just because of the comments that you guys made. Well, you made, and well, you chimed in, so you guys are Tweedledee and Tweedledum kind of, right? So I'm.
She said she was trying not to insult, but she's trying to do this sly shit. This is the type of shit that people talk about. This is the type of shit that motherfuckers don't want to deal with. This is the type of shit that women and the fucking media want to say, oh, you're not a real man for not taking this stuff. You actually stand up for yourself? You actually want to clap back to the type of smart-ass remarks that I'm saying? You actually want to do that? You're not a man. You're not a man. She's right. She's absolutely right. This is the type of shit people talk about. And it's like, you're delusional. I mean, but we're not going to sit here and try to talk to you about it. That's okay. For all the people, for the 7 people that aren't going to talk to me, it's going to be 17 that do want to talk to me. You got to think about it like that.
I'm here to have a conversation with you guys because for me, I feel like what a lot of male-dominated podcasts are missing is the bridge of understanding. So I came here not to argue you guys or to call you out.
But you're not answering the question. You're not taking the step further. You like he opened it. He said, "What are we missing about you? Fill it in." You still haven't yet to do that.
Your name or to disrespect what anybody's doing because I felt like the interview I had with him, there were things that he said I didn't agree with, but I wanted to sit down and hear his point of view. So that's what I'm trying to do here. So for you to say you're not special, well, I'm special to someone, just like you're special to someone, just like he's special to someone. So for you trying to generalize all groups of women, then we would have to take it back to where this even began. Like why you even have this view of women. And like I said, you have a bunch of dumbass bitches on your guys' podcast, and I get it, they don't challenge you, and I know you're a really smart guy, but it's like, I feel like you need to kind of just be honest and show people who you really are. Like, I know that for people to be dragging you guys and take this little clip and say that's who you are, that's not true. So that's why I sat down and had this conversation. I'm not here to degrade you. So when you make comments, I'm saying when you make comments like, oh yeah, no women are special. So no woman is special, but yet you guys have a whole podcast dedicated how to get women just for sex. That's all you guys are. So you're saying men are just limited to just sex. That's all they care about is sex. Yes or no? That's all you guys care about. There's no emotional need. It's just my dick, cum, sex. I want a hole.
Wow, you are triggered, man. Wow. I think you want a whole right there.
Honestly, it's just...
Here's the deal. Here's the deal. I know there's going to be some fucking pioneers and some supporters of Brittany Renner when she's saying in here. Here's the deal, you guys. Women have the sex portion of their life already figured out because they got a vagina. So many guys are going to come to you. Sexual frustration is a real thing. People feel frustrated when they don't have sex. Look at the incels. Look at them shooting up the fucking schools. You think these motherfuckers are getting a lot of sex? No. There's a lot of negative shit that comes with not having sex. Guys have to go get the sex. Women just open their legs to get sex. And so the sex portion for women is already taken care of. You're incapable. Women are incapable of understanding what it's like to actually have to search and try hard to get sex and get rejected for it. Women are incapable of understanding that. And that's exactly what it comes down to. We're seeing the disconnection. This happens all the time when men and women have to try to have this conversation, which is why... Lean in. Here. Hold on. Lean in real quick. I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. This is why you don't talk about it with girls. This is why men lie. This is why men cheat. This is why men go behind your back, because you don't even want to try to understand. And you're going to say, oh, yes, I do. I've tried to understand. Did you make it a comfortable space for him to even feel like he could talk about this with you? Oh, but that's his fault. He should have been man enough to know. Yeah. Right. Okay.
Speak with conviction. Yeah, I mean, for you to say girls like me, I'm just like, okay, well, I'm assuming if I go off of what people have said about me, I'm a gold digger who finessed my boyfriend who I lived with and wanted to marry me and still wants to have more kids with me if I wanted to stay with him. I finessed him, and I guess I'm a gold digger. And so all girls like that.
Let's bring this back full circle, because you're speaking with a lot of emotion right now, and to be honest, you're not really making a point. I said at the top, men and women, it's a delicate dance between the two genders to get what they want. Correct? I said men want sex, women want resources, attention, money, time, whatever it is from a man. It changes per girl. Some girls want money, some girls want attention, some girls want time, or some girls want a hot guy, whatever it is. But there's a multivariate requirement from women of what they want. And men typically it's just sex. So in that regards of intersexual dynamics between men and women, I'm saying you're not special because you're like every other girl. You want to get resource, time, attention, or whatever it may be, commitment from a man, and a man wants to get sex from you. So when it comes to that, we're talking about biology of what men want from women. You are not special. You are just like every other girl, just like I'm every other guy. The difference is this. I'm not going to sit here and say, I'm special, I'm Myron Gaines, I can do this and that. We said all the time, city boys up, blah. Like, we don't sit here and try to make ourselves look special. We're regular guys. We want sex. It is what it is. But women run around and say, I'm special, I'm different. It's like, nah, bro, y'all don't live in reality a lot of times. You guys say, I deserve that, I deserve this, I'm special. Someone looks at me as special. Like, bro, at the end of the day, you're a woman, I'm a guy. You are playing the game to get what you want out of the relationship. I'm playing the game to get what I want out of the relationship, or temporary relationship, whatever it is. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm special. That's what I'm talking about. You could say you're special in other regards, but I'm talking about between men and women, that is the game. That's how it is.
No, hold on.
What did he say wrong? I'm missing where the fuck did Brittany Renner put Fresh and Fit in their place? I don't get it. It blows my fucking mind when I see people out here like, Brittany Renner gave it to them. What the fuck? Myron made the most sense that I've ever heard him talk in this type of fucking setting. Here's the deal, man. It's like the reason why, Myron couldn't articulate it great. He couldn't articulate it why. But the thing is men need to know how to. It's like in the fucking wild. You know how some birds pick up shiny things and colorful things in their nest to attract a mate? Well, fucking goddamn it, life is the same way for humans. Men need to know how to attract women. There's a fucking formula to it. And a lot of men aren't capable, so a lot of men aren't aware of it. A lot of men are going off of what media and fairy tales tell them that a woman wants. But in reality, they don't respond to it. They give what the men want to other guys that are doing the exact opposite of what some men were told. And so we have motherfuckers like Fresh and Fit. So we have motherfuckers like Kevin Samuels. So we have motherfuckers like AMS. So you got motherfuckers like me here. So you got motherfuckers here that is actually telling the game. Men are actually talking in spaces amongst themselves and shit like that. You're welcome here. Ladies, you're welcome here too. You know, you're welcome here too. If you bring a solid constructive criticism. Give me something that's well thought out. Give me something that's actually intelligent if you have a question or if you disagree with something. And some of you are like, well, you don't talk articulated or intelligent in your conversations. I mean, that's debatable, right? Come on. We can set it up. We can talk on Zoom. We can do anything, whatever. We can actually legitimately talk about it. But until then, I'm still kind of just going off of what I see from random comments here and there. I've thought about this shit. That's the only reason why I'm even on YouTube talking like this and shit like that is because I've not only have I fucking do I like live this in my own personal life. I've done a tremendous amount of research. I've done a tremendous amount of self-reflection, something that a lot of other people can't say. So I have data and stats and shit like that and experiences and the words. I can actually articulate my fucking thoughts out and actually stay objectively on point and go full circle and actually fucking bring the essence out instead of what Brittany Renner just did. Man, that was a mouthful. With that shit, I'm out this motherfucker. Hopefully it don't get struck down. But if you like this content, man, I thank you so much for tuning in. Subscribe down below and I'll see y'all next time.